Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of my awesome friends. I'm joining in today with Kimmy's Kitchen and More. And the challenge is, what's for dinner, you all? Doesn't that sound like a fun video and a fun challenge? It can be anything you want. Cook anything you want. Put your video up anytime on Sunday and can be something big, small, doesn't matter how much you spend, either way, big or small. A great challenge. It's just whatever you want to put together on Sunday. So please think about joining in. You can join in once in a while or every Sunday. Please check out the playlist and please check out the hostess with the mostest. Now today I'm doing something a little bit different. And as you can see, I'm using purple potatoes for my potato soup. Have you ever seen purple potato soup? Well, I haven't either, and this is going to be something new for both of us. I thought I would do a little twist, something a little new for dinner, and it was potato soup with purple potatoes. Oh my, I am all excited to try this out and see how it turns out. Now, what I started with was 2 bowlfuls of those red potatoes, or purple potatoes. I used 1 can of chicken broth, 41% less sodium because we're trying to cut down. I also added 1 can of water to this broth also. And I used my normal seasonings, garlic, herbs, black pepper and sea salt, and Italian seasonings and lemon pepper. I use these in almost everything I cook because I'm trying to cut down on salt, and the lemon pepper is the only thing with any real salt in it, and to give as much flavor as I could to my soup. These are 2 new seasonings that I bought that I'm trying out to see if I like them or not. I may or may not, but the only way you're going to know is to try something new to give a little bit different in flavor also. I put my seasonings in with my water, and I brought that water to a boil. I want that water to be hot before I ever put my potatoes in there, and I did put my potatoes in and start cooking them. When my potatoes were almost done cooking, then I got together and cut up, well, this is out of sequence, but anyway, you see they're cooking. I'm going to talk about that, and these potatoes are cooking. This is the trouble when you do voiceovers. As you're cooking things, you're not always getting things just the way you want them to be. That's what I don't like about voiceovers. So let's get back in the right order. I cut up a medium onion, and I cooked it in some butter. And with that, when those onions have been cooking about 2-3 minutes, then I started getting my garlic ready and threw my garlic in to cook with those onions. I used 2 cloves of garlic with that medium onion, and after I had that cooking for a while, right before I'm done letting them cook, I added a couple of slices or pieces of green onions into this dish. And I put it aside and let it set until my broth was ready, and then I mixed it in. Sorry, it's out of sequence. This is how my soup turned out. I was a little disappointed that the water wasn't purple from all the purple potatoes. So what I did was I cooked some more purple potatoes, and I put them in the microwave and cooked them. Then I smashed them up with some sour cream and added some seasonings. Then I put them back in the bowl with that soup, for at least we have purple potatoes in my soup that you could see they were purple. And I still had purple potatoes in the soup that I cooked with the soup. As you can see, they're still purple. It's just that the water didn't turn purple. I thought it would. But, you know, these are experiments. You try them out and see how you like them. And what I also did, I added a little bit of meat from leftover roast that we had earlier. And that just gave a little more flavor, but you don't have to do that. Well, the trouble with voiceovers, as you are noticing by this video, my video does not always correspond to what I want to say or how long I want to talk. But when you have a husband that's got the TV at full blast at 80 or 90%, You cannot possibly make a video and talk at the same time. So anyway, that's why this voiceover is really looking weird, because I just have to add more footage for I can keep talking. But anyway, this was an experiment to see how my potato soup would have turned out. I was disappointed that my water didn't turn purple at all. It just sort of went muddy from how I put the potato soup together. But as you saw, I did add some more potatoes with a little bit of sour cream. That, oh my gosh, that potato was so good. In fact, I'm thinking to making that into a side in a future video, because I honestly thought it tasted great with a little bit of seasonings and a little bit of sour cream with those purple potatoes, and you could see how beautiful and vibrant they were. So that is something that did turn out just the way I wanted. But you know, when you're cooking, you never know, especially when you're trying something new out, you never know how it's going to turn out. And also when you're cooking something yourself, you can change it and make it different each time. So you never get bored with what you're eating. And it's a great way to put your food together. And honestly, this was not a very expensive meal. It was, for the two of us, it was probably under $5. And that's probably even with a little bit of leftover roast that I put in. But look at how beautiful and vibrant those purple potatoes are with just some sour cream and a little bit. And they look beautiful in the bowl like that too. And they really were good because they're potatoes. Everything tastes good with potatoes. The purple potatoes do have a little extra taste, so give them a try if you can find them. And the leftover roast did add a lot more flavor to the dish, but you don't need to have it. Thank you for stopping by.